Hi friends.
Hello.
We are back. We're on we're on day 15. We just started and it's almost 2:30 this afternoon. Stayed in Big Bear. Had the most awesome time with Joe Esparzo. We saw his dad Enrique. He helped us out with a post office stop, dumped an ice axe and micro spikes and got to send those on to the Sierra. And we have the fortune of starting here at Onyx Summit, where Joe tells us that we have quite a downhill ahead of us.
Woo!
So yeah, looking forward to that because we did our work yesterday getting here, didn't we, Michelle?
Yes, we did.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see some good sights and we'll bring you guys along. So for now, we'll get back to you later. So guys, check this out. Here is a picnic table at the Crest Trail camp. And it's an eagle project that this guy built this table and bolted down a piece of metal, aluminum, so that you don't burn the table up with your stove. That's a very genius idea, I thought. Hey folks, we are back. As you might be able to tell, this is our campsite. We got our tent set up at mile 259.5. It was a short day today. We did about 7 miles after getting on the trail about 2:30. And we found a great mountaintop campsite. It's gonna have a great sunset view. That's kind of bright right now. And we thought we'd do a quick overview of our backpacks because we had a few questions about those. So here's Michelle with her backpack to talk a little bit about it. It's a Deuter 60, right? 60 plus 10.
Yeah, Act Light.
Act Light, 60 plus 10. So what can you tell us about this?
Okay, so some of the features, I'll just kind of go over the features and what I like and not like about it.
Yeah.
So my backpack has what's called a brain on it. So this sits on top when everything is full up, just sits on top. Easy access to quick snacks or, you know, anything that you might need throughout the day instead of digging into your backpack. One thing I do like about this backpack is that when you open the brain, it has sort of this secret pocket here. So this is where I keep like my mask. I have my ID in there, credit card. So it's just more of a hidden pocket. I don't ever have to really go into that if I don't need to. Very roomy on the inside. Tons of room for
Expandable. I think that's what the 60 plus 10 is, probably that
yes.
gray section.
Yep, expandable. So either I just fill it that much or it expands up to that much, cinches down. This is where I put my tent, my clothes, my food, my air mattress, that sort of stuff. My sleeping bag actually goes in this lower pocket, which I really like because it's separate. So if I just wanted to cowboy camp, which is without a tent, I could just pull out my sleeping bag from there and not unload everything from my backpack. I keep my sleeping gear in there as well, so it's easy access. I know where everything is for the night. Things I find challenging about this pack are these 2 big water bottle holders on the side. That's kind of it. I do have the ability to put a bladder in here, but I didn't do that. So I have these water bottles on the side, but when I have the pack on, I can't get to the water bottle. So I have to have somebody help me with that or take my backpack off. So Greg, it's very ingenious that he is, fashioned, we had a bag that was my tarp, my ground cover. We used that, tied it onto here, and then just clipped it with a little pin right here. So I keep a smart water bottle there and it's easy access throughout my hiking day.
Did you mention your ventilated pocket on the back for like wet stuff?
Oh,
and
that's a good one.
that sort of
Yep.
thing. That's a nice
really
feature.
Nice. This outdoor pocket right here. I keep my flip-flops, camp shoes, but if you had wet stuff, I did some laundry. I put some wet clothes in there so they dried throughout the day when I was hiking, which was really nice. The other thing I like is this little side pocket for little treats or what have you. But when Greg talks about his, He has a bigger pocket. I wish I had one on each side, and I wish they were a little bigger. But I have my sunblock in here, chapstick, little pocket knife, things like that. Fully adjustable on the back, as you can see, for depending on your height and your body length. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty comfortable backpack. I don't have any rub points.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. And I'm carrying probably anywhere between 30 and 38 pounds on any given day, and how much water I have to carry.
Yeah, and I think I'll say that both of our packs are on the heavier side of what people are carrying right now. There's a lot of light packs, ultralight packs out there. The difference is they tend not to have great suspension on the hip belt and that kind of thing, and the shoulder belts are not as robust, but they're meant to carry less weight, so they do. So I have an Osprey Ether Pro 70 here, and it's still got my sit pad down, but it's basically, a large trash bag design, has a brain on it. It will accommodate quite a bit of stuff, and inside just there's a bladder pocket, and I have a 3-liter bladder in there. It extends up a little bit. Nothing much to say about the inside. I put my solar panel on top, which is kind of nice, and it's got all sorts of little attachment points, and then has a good suspension system on the back. This foam gives you a lot of ventilation. Again, it has, and it's actually interesting in that most of Osprey's packs are internal frames. This has an external small frame that sort of keeps its rigidity, and I liked the fact that it has a lot of compression straps on it, as well as these big pockets. Now, some people are interested in an ultralight pack. If you want to, you can remove the brain, and it's got a flap over it. You can also remove these pockets and have a pack that's very minimalistic. Not my style, because I have too much stuff. And I also have a water bottle pocket on the right side on my shoulder strap. I have no pockets on the outside of the pack, and unlike Michelle's, no ventilated pocket to put wet stuff, anything like that. So what I've done is I rigged this with a crisscrossed elastic cord that I can snap in there, and I put my camp shoes, and I had my ice axe in there, that kind of thing. So I'm pretty happy with it, but it is what I consider very heavy. It's a 4-pound pack, and that's a lot. People are walking around here with 1-pound packs, and again, very lightweight hip belt. They don't work so well when you load them up. And I'm probably in the same boat, about 35 pounds with food and water. Seems to do the trick though. It's comfortable. I could feel like I could just keep going and going with it. It's great. It's a good design. I would probably buy it again if I didn't look at something a little bit lighter. So that's about it. We'll probably catch up with you about sunset time if we get a great photo. And other than that, ask away at the questions. Oh. Hey guys, I just thought I would address one thing that we got a couple of comments on, and that is the velvet ant that we saw a couple days ago. I wasn't aware that it was a wingless wasp, so that is very cool to find out. But it still is called a velvet ant. That's the common name for the thing. And yeah, and I would still stay away from it no matter what. Anything more on that?
No.
Okay.
I think that's it.
We'll call that one good. And we will try to address some more comments tomorrow. This was a short video today and a short day of hiking. And tomorrow we'll put in probably another good 15, 16 miles. So great to visit with everybody, and we will see you down the trail.